Teacher Katie here. It's been a couple weeks since I have done a video. My family loves to travel and go camping, so we have been on so many vacations this summer. We're really enjoying summer. So I got back from this last trip and I was like, I really got to do a video. One that I have been really wanting to do for a long time is a general facts about Qkids, frequently asked questions, because there are some questions that I get asked over and over and over, and I'm like, I should really just have a video so that people can go and see, oh, that answers my question. So the first one is going to be, is there a degree required? Yeah, I'm reading off of a sheet right now too, because I had to write all these down. Requirements, like a degree required. How long the hiring process is, how flexible is Qkids with time off, when can I submit my availability, is it a fixed schedule, what is needed, physically what is needed to teach. Number 6, taxes, that's a big one. 7, can I travel? 8, what's up with WeChat? 9, computer specs, questions about computer specs. And 10, what will make me stand out as a good candidate? Let's start with requirements to apply. Is a degree required? I get that question asked a lot. Technically, a degree is required. However, what they want in lieu of a degree is experience working with kids, experience in education field. Even if that is, I get a lot of questions like, hey, I'm a stay-at-home mom and I homeschooled my kid for 15 years. Will this help? Yeah, absolutely. You homeschooled your child. Awesome. Use that to your advantage. Make sure to include that in your resume, that you have teaching experience as a homeschool teacher for X amount of years. Let's say you worked in a daycare. Yes, use that. Absolutely use that. If you started education but you didn't finish, yeah, use that. You tutored in high school. Absolutely. Throw that in your resume, throw that in your intro video, and see what happens. Number 2, how long is the hiring process? So there are 4 steps to the hiring process. The first is to apply. Email referrals@qkids.net with your resume and your 2-minute intro video. I have a link for some tips for your intro video down below. The second step is your first interview. The third step is your second interview. And last, you will do trial classes. You'll do anywhere from usually about 2 to 5 trial classes. I've seen more and I've seen less. So average is 2 to 5. Do not freak out if you were on your 4th or 5th trial class and they want you to do more. That's totally fine. Next, how flexible is Qkids with time off? They are so flexible. They are amazing. Typically, they ask that if you need some time off, if you're taking a vacation or you just need, a break, a day or 2 off of classes, you email them, email CCT 1 week in advance. What I do is look through our schedule for an upcoming month, and at the beginning of the month, I will send Qkids an email saying, all right, so here are the days that I need off for the month of July. And I have never had an issue. The only response I've ever gotten back that wasn't like, all right, great, was, we only need 1 week. For me, I would forget, so I still send it in a month, and I haven't had an issue. But all you need is 1 week in advance, and you can request time off, go on vacation, have fun. Can I submit availability weekly? So that's kind of like that last flexibility question. Yes, you can. Obviously, they prefer for us all to have a fixed schedule. I just realized there's like a monkey butt sticking up right here. There we go. Is that monkey? He's one of my props. Obviously, they would prefer that everybody has a fixed schedule so that you keep your schedule the same every week. But there are some of us who just can't do that. And there are teachers who send in their availability weekly or monthly, and that's perfectly fine. What is needed? Number 1, reliable internet. I do not recommend teaching or at least doing the hiring process without the Ethernet cable. I always use my Ethernet cord. You really don't want to have some hiccup due to internet issues during your hiring process. It's just kind of a pain and kind of stressful. So reliable internet, the Ethernet cord, a headset. My headset, this is my headset right here. Yay. My headset was like $15. It's actually now on Amazon for around $8, I believe. It's Cyber Acoustics. It's small, it's simple, it's lightweight, which I really like because I don't want something heavy and bulky sitting on my head. The sound is really clear. I've never had an issue with sound from students or parents. So I would highly recommend that. And it saves you a little bit of money, so you don't have to go out and spend a ton on a headset. Sorry, I'm itching right now because I got bug bites from camping. So I'm sitting here itching my hands. I hate mosquitoes so bad. So reliable internet, the Ethernet cable, a headset, a computer with a webcam. That is important. If your computer does not have a webcam in it, I have heard that Logitech makes a good webcam that you can attach to it. If you have the ability, I get a lot of people asking if they need a background. You don't need a background for your interview process. However, if you don't have the ability to go out and like hit up the dollar store or print some stuff online and pin up behind you, I would highly, highly, highly recommend that you have a solid blank background, not a bunch of stuff behind you to distract your interviewers. Not mandatory, but recommended. Props are great. My props are very simple. I will look at my classes before starting, and most of the things I use are just household objects like fruit or other food, juices, markers, pens, pencils, notebooks, books. There's a lot of things on there that you will see. A lot of the lessons just go through common household items that the students are learning these words, and hey, you have it right in the next room. The other things that I use are a lot of like my daughter's stuffed animals and toys. There's some lessons on like instruments and music, so I have like a little guitar and drums and just some fun stuff. All right, next question, taxes. Oh, taxes. This is a tough one because realistically, taxes are going to be different for you depending on where you live and what your situation is like. You will file as an independent contractor. What I recommend is reserving 25 to 30% of your income. I say that as a safety net. I've been filing as an independent contractor for years, since 2012 when I became a personal trainer. I believe we usually pay about 15 to 20%. So I tell people 25 to 30 to be safe. Again, it's really dependent on where you live in your situation, so it's going to be different for everybody. I also highly recommend keeping track of your income with Qkids because you will not get any sort of tax form from them. They are a Chinese company based in China. They don't have any US or Canadian tax forms for you. So keep track of all of your income and keep track of all of your expenditures, receipts, anything that you purchase that could or was used for Qkids. Next, can I travel and teach? Yeah, absolutely. I do not travel and teach while camping because if any of you have been camping, I mean, we have a travel trailer, so it's glamping. But I still don't trust the Wi-Fi at the places we go. I have tried it once. If you are going to a hotel or you're going to visit family, absolutely. I would call ahead to wherever you're going to be staying to verify that they have a reliable internet service. Bring along your Ethernet cord, your headset, your computer. There are also some teachers who actually have like a trifold background, which is awesome, so that when they travel, they can bring it with them and like set it up in their hotels. I think that's great. Next, what's up with WeChat? So WeChat is a communication app that Qkids uses for trainers, class coordination, and teachers to communicate together. However, about a month or so ago, it started to require a verification process, which has really slowed down people's hiring process because trying to get someone to verify you is not easy. Why? Because people who are already WeChat users have to have been a WeChat user for 6 months and can only verify one person a month. So if you are reaching out for WeChat, I am sorry, but chances are I'm not going to be able to get you verified. But I do have a solution to your problem. So Qkids finally gave us a resolution. It is a different communication form. It is called QQ International. Yes, that's QQ International. You can find it on your app store. Download QQ International, contact your hiring staff, and let them know, hey, I could not get WeChat verified. I am going through QQ. Here is my username and information, and you're good to go. So you don't have to stress or worry about WeChat. Download QQ International. You're done. That's it. You're good. Next, computer specs. So I have reached out to Qkids, as some others also have, requesting some info on computer specs. So what I've been told by Qkids is that their tech team is constantly updating, so they cannot give like a solid answer on what computer specifications are needed to teach. So the best solution that I can give to you, one, any computer that you have in your house, any at all, take pictures of the specs and send it over to Qkids, or you can send it to me and ask me to send it to Qkids. I will absolutely do that for you. Option two is to find a refurbished computer or an inexpensive computer, get a copy of the specs, send it over to Qkids, and if they approve it, you can purchase a new computer to do your application, your hiring process. Now, that being said, you are taking a chance, because just because you buy a new computer does not mean you're going to get hired. Another option, if you know someone who has a computer, a neighbor, a friend, a sibling, somebody who has a computer you can borrow for your hiring process that's compatible, borrow their computer after you get hired and get your first paycheck and get some cash in the bank, go and get a computer that is compatible. So that is also an option, which might save you a little bit of money in the long run, because once you're hired on, they pay for it for you. What will make me stand out as a candidate? A lot of enthusiasm. If you watch me during my videos, I don't sit still at all. I have no idea where that comes from at 6 o'clock in the morning, but it does. They want to see energy, they want to see enthusiasm, they want to hear that you can speak clearly, they want to see a smile on your face, they want to see hand gestures, yay! They want to see that you are fun and energetic and lively, and that you can interact well with their students, that you can be engaging with their students. And they're looking for people who can have fun while teaching. All of that being said, those are the 10 frequently asked questions that I could come up with. I know that there are so many more out there. I really hope this video helped you. I had a lot of fun making it. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out. Remember, if you want to apply, to email referrals@qkids.net with your resume and your intro video. If you have any questions, reach out to me on Instagram @qkids.katie, or you can comment here. I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you will have a great day. Happy teaching!